Dave, since early in spring training, I know that the ball just obstructing the bag is, that's one that the umpires have said they're going to be very much on. But I guess when you, have you seen the replay? Just
I saw it.
Maybe with that, I guess what is just kind of your reaction to the call and what was explained to you?
It wasn't explained to me. Hunter wasn't about to explain the call to me. And to be fair, I was just trying to defuse the situation. As I looked at the replay, he missed the call. And this might be the first time I've ever said that, you know, it was an egregious missed call. Their job's hard. That changed the game. When you're playing baseball and you are an infielder on the move trying to field a ball coming to you and you have an oncoming base runner, you still have to secure the baseball, know that the runner is still coming towards third base, and then you got to put a tag. It's a tag play. And so as I saw the replay, McGee fielded the baseball about a foot in front of the bag, 2 feet in front of the bag, and did give Bohm a lane because his legs were spread wide with the glove making the tag. And so the spirit of the rule was to deter infielders from blocking the bag, not giving a base runner a lane or a spot towards a bag and potentially hurting the base runner. And so this play, again, he's on the move, he fields the ball, his legs are spread wide, so the lane is in between his legs, and he makes a tag. And so with that, again, it's fast, it needs to be reviewable. That play changed the complexion of the game, and he got it wrong. That's just the fact. And again, like I said, umpiring's hard, they do a great job. Tonight, that play affected the game.
Is any part of that play reviewable?
No, it's not reviewable. It should be.
Interference at home plate?
Interference at home plate, the slide rule if he doesn't stay on the bag, reviewable, but that play is not reviewable. It should be reviewable.
Would it have been reviewable if they called him out and then checked it, you know, or is it just not reviewable?
No, that would have been no, you can't review that play, either way.
Were you surprised that he didn't even engage with you when you went out?
No, because it's like there's certain things you just can't go out and argue check swings, a ball, things like that. So that's kind of the rule, and I respect that. I didn't try to get an explanation. I was defending my player, trying to make sure Mickey was going to stay in the game, and I didn't ask one time, the rule interpretation. I know the interpretation. But again, he missed the call and it changed the game. And again, Hunter's a great umpire. But in this case, we have a 4-3 game. We have a guy at first base, and I like our chances.
Hey, the crew chief was pretty adamant that, based on MLB's interpretation of the rule, that feels like a go needs to have the ball in hand before he's going to get in the lane of a base runner. I guess I'm just curious, like, with fielders like moving around all the time when they do bunt coverage and stuff like that, are you worried about how
Well, then that would be an impossibility. When guys are on the move, guys are moving around, out of position, trying to make a tag play, and to say that they have to have the ball. We're still playing baseball, and you have to let some of the greatest athletes in the world make plays. And again, the rule was to deter guys from blocking the bag to potentially harm a base runner that's going in head first. That's the rule. That's the genesis of the rule. And on a tag play, again, we can look at it. Miggy's legs are spread wide once he secured the base, so there's a lane. If he was there in time, the ball beat him, there was a lane. He doesn't know where the runner is going to be sliding. He's trying to secure baseball to then turn and make a tag. That's it. It's a baseball play. And so for me, I don't want to keep going on. It was very unfortunate, and it determined the outcome of tonight's game, in my opinion. And I've never said one play is the result of a game. But this play right here changed the outcome of tonight's game.
Is that just because of how much it changed the complexion of that inning?
Absolutely. You have a man on first base with one out, and I like my chance with Joe coming in and get that part of the order. Yeah.
How disappointing, though, is it that on the field they didn't absorb it and things kind of fell apart?
Very, very unfortunate. We can't walk Castellanos on 4 pitches. We can't walk Rojas and score. We can't do it. Can't do it.
Does that feel like a recurring problem for Joe? It's just kind of the
It's the inconsistencies, and that's just, he's just very talented, and that just can't happen. We're well in the ball game right there, and he's in the game to kind of limit the damage, and that just can't happen, and he knows that. And those are 2 very bad walks.
In the Evans Stone, did you find that outside of maybe the traffic in that 5th inning, just today for tonight was a performance that was at least moving him in the right direction?
Gavin was fine. There's still command that he's got to clean up. I thought the sequencing was better, but they weren't offering at the changeup. That's telling me that it was a ball out of hand off the plate. He wasn't striking his fastball. He was working behind a little bit. I thought Austin did a good job of managing and mixing to get some soft contact in there. He's got to get more than 18 hitters out. So you try to, give him some rope and try to kind of shorten the game. Try to save Vesey a little bit with Trey behind Schwarber. So, yeah, you get behind the Schwarber, and that's what's going to happen too. So, yeah, there's just a lot to unpack. But, on the baseball side of it, for us, we gotta be better. But, they took advantage, and we couldn't, contain Schwarber tonight. He was a one-man wrecking crew.
Dave, I was kind of today, your division leads since April. Is it as simple as getting guys back and getting healthier, or is kind of something to change?
I think part of it is getting guys back. That's one part of it. I think for us, as my first time watching from my office, it's we set a bar here where you got to play good, to play for us. And so we're in a pennant race, and the bar for performance has got to be high for us. And so we got to get these guys back, and the best guy's going to play. And that's just the way it goes.
all around tonight. You guys have been going up and down for a little while now. Did this kind of feel like a peak of frustration just with the way that game played out and everything that happened out there?
Yes, yeah. We had this guy on the ropes, and he stayed in longer than he should have. And we left the door open. They took advantage of it to their credit, and we lost the series to a good team. And it's really frustrating. Yeah, this is a frustrating one.
What did you think of the Castellanos Grove?
No, I mean, I got no problem with it. It's baseball. Guys got to play baseball, so it's baseball.